Hey, we're going to talk for a few minutes about some of the best supplements you can take for eczema. In dealing with any issue, and in this case eczema, it's always good to take a multifaceted approach, meaning many phases. So we want to take the approach nutritionally and through supplementation and through healing the gut and through putting good stuff on the skin. So there's a lot of things that we can do to help eczema. And this is just a step into the nutritional approach. Now, supplements are a tricky subject because while they can be very helpful, and there's been quite a bit of research and doctor documentation about some of these supplements, it's always good to find the whole food source and try to eat a well-rounded diet. I know that's quite a bit harder for kids, so if your kids are suffering from eczema, you can try to introduce some of these foods, and that'll help them get these vitamins more naturally. When you're dealing with eczema, sometimes supplementation really is a good way to go. And everybody always asks, what can I take? Maybe starting to realize that it is more of an internal problem and not a skin problem. It's just expressing itself on the skin. So we can definitely take some vitamins internally to help with this eczema. Before we go on, if you love these eczema tips, I'd love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to put eczema tips out there. So let's start with vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is a growing problem. Studies show globally that 60% of children are now deficient in vitamin D. And I don't know if that's just because they're not getting outside as much and getting the sunshine they need, but it could be, who really knows? But doctors have seen a correlation between lower vitamin D levels and more problems with eczema. So that's why we're looking into vitamin D as one of the supplements to take for eczema. Vitamin D supplementation helps regulate the immune system, in gene expression. It helps your body create proteins which help improve the protective skin barrier on your skin. So there's a lot of really great reasons to take vitamin D. However, the best source of vitamin D really truly is the sunshine.
Studies show that you can get enough sunlight in 10 to 30 minutes a day to get your daily amount of vitamin D. Isn't that so cool? So just spending a few minutes in the sun will make a huge difference.
A few other foods that are really high in vitamin D, salmon and other fatty fishes. There's eggs, mushrooms are high in vitamin D. Then there's a lot of foods that are vitamin D fortified, so you can get vitamin D in some of those types of foods as well. I will add a link in the notes to my favorite vitamin D supplement. It's a liquid actually, so that will be there that you can check out and see if you want to give it a try. Okay, let's talk about zinc. A third of the world's population has a zinc deficiency, and when studied, people who had eczema had lower amounts of zinc in their blood and in their hair samples. So zinc could very well help you if you're struggling with eczema. I would suggest taking zinc for about a month and seeing if it improves your skin, and then you'll know if you need to supplement with zinc. Zinc helps with cell division, which is really important when your body is trying to create new cells, and immune function and wound healing. You really want the right levels of zinc. You can even put zinc on top of your body. Zinc oxide in creams is a good thing to put on top of your eczema. Of course, eating a well-rounded diet is the best way to get zinc. Great things to eat are, you just think fish and nuts. So salmon, seafood, other meats are high in zinc, nuts and seeds. A lot of your beans will have zinc, and dairy. But I am all about finding raw dairy sources if you can, because dairy can cause other problems. So in a lot of times with eczema, you're trying to avoid the dairy anyway. So maybe looking at other options to get that zinc in your diet and taking a good supplement. And again, I will put a link to my favorite zinc supplement in the notes. Our last one is omega-3 fatty acids. These are so good for inflammation, which is why we're mentioning them with eczema, because we're trying to reduce the inflammation in the body and that inflammatory response system. But omega-3s are so good for your heart health and your brain health, and they just help everything work better. So omega-3s are such an important asset to your body and just really needed in your diet. So again, let's look at some of the foods that are going to help naturally increase the omega-3 fatty acids in your body. Again, fish. Fish is really important to have in your diet. Good, healthy fish. Salmon, anchovies, caviar, no thank you. Oysters, herrings, sardines, all sorts of fish are really high in omega-3 fatty acids. Then there's the nuts and seeds that are high. There are some nuts and seeds that are higher than others. Here are the top. Hemp seeds, which are becoming available more and more, I've noticed, on the market. Flax seeds, which you need to soak before you use. Chia seeds, which can be sprouted, which is really fun. Mustard seeds that you can use in cooking, and walnuts, which are a great snack. Wild rice is high in omega-3s. Red lentils, soybeans, and navy beans are the top 3 beans for omega-3s. And then a few vegetables to throw in there. Spinach is great. Purslane is not as common. Usually it's a common weed in a lot of people's yards. But it's so good for you and so high in omega-3s. And then winter squash is awesome. Winter squash has so many other wonderful components, as do all the vegetables, but they will help you increase your omega-3s. Just like the other supplements, you can use a really high quality omega-3 supplement, and I'll put the link for that in the notes as well. In my course, we talk about supplements as part of the course, and we do a deep dive into which supplements to take, how many. We also look at digestive enzymes and probiotics and things to help decrease molds and histamines in your body. So we do really cover the nutritional aspect of eczema, along with going deep into cleansing all your organs of elimination and working on healing eczema from the inside out and really getting to the root cause of what's causing your eczema. I look forward to seeing you in the future. And if you'd like a free eczema training, I will leave the link in the notes and you can check out that training on the eczema course that I've got. Again, I'd love it if you liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching.